Hi folks, Mike Matalone from XP3 Talent. So my question for you today is this. Are you getting your new employees fully productive in the first 30 days on the job? Well, if not, and you'd like to learn how, stick around because that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. All right, so we're going to talk about 3 objectives to getting your employees fully productive in the first 30 days on the job. Now, I'll start off by telling you a couple of years back, I had worked with a company called Window Nation. They're the country's 3rd largest replacement window contractor. And we had hired 18 salespeople, put them through a 2-week onboarding training program, graduated 17 of them, who then went on to sell over $1.4 million in sales their first 30 days in the field. So how did we accomplish it? We followed these 3 objectives. Number 1, you must create an amazing experience for these people. You got to go out of your way doing a lot of little things in order to get them to go home every night, their first week or 2 on the job, telling everyone that they know what a great decision they made joining your company because everybody was so friendly and went out of their way to make them feel welcome and that they learned so much and are so excited about their future potential with you. Now, how do you do some of that? 1 is do not do what everyone else does, the norm. Don't start them off in HR filling out a bunch of paperwork. After you greet them, take them on a quick tour if you're not already doing this. Introduce them around. But then the very first thing you do is you have them sit down with the president of the organization who's going to tell them about the company history and most importantly, get them excited about painting the picture of the vision, where the company's trying to get to and how their role, like all roles in the organization, are critically important components to helping achieve that success. And of course, in the absence that the president or CEO isn't available to do that, record a video like this and you can show them the video. It's just as impactful. Other things you can do. All the little tchotchke stuff that you have laying around, that, like the hats, the cups, the pens, that you're eventually going to give them anyway. Well, do it on purpose. Gather all the stuff up and get a little welcome bag, or we actually created a box with the company logo on it. Put that stuff in there with a welcome card and have a bunch of your employees sign it, welcome them aboard. So when they first go to their workstation or office, that's the first thing that they see, and that creates a really warm, welcoming feeling. Other little stuff. Prepare for them in advance, meaning clean out the office, the desk, the workstation, the vehicle, make sure all their equipment is there and working and ready for them to rock and roll. Have you ever started a job where you had to clean out the last person's stuff or go find some disinfectant and clean off the gook off the phone? That's not a real warm, welcoming feeling, was it? So do the little things. Now, the next or second objective that you need to focus on, you need to build relationships with as many people in the organization as possible. This could be things like simple introductions when you first start off working with these people. And by the way, prior to that, every one of the people that you're going to introduce them to and sit down with in their first week or 2 on the job needs to understand these 3 objectives. And then understand that they're going to start by building relationships, by introducing themselves, telling them how long they've been with the company, what their role is, tell them 1 or 2 things why they love working there. And then just as important, tell them what you love to do when you're not working. So who are you as an individual? Then have the new employee repeat that and do the same. Other things you can do is plan lunches, whether you're bringing in a pizza or something and invite a bunch of people from different departments or have them go out to lunch a couple times a week. Plan those things. Don't just hope they happen haphazardly. Plan a happy hour and invite as many people in the organization as possible. When you build relationships, I guarantee you will increase their productivity and get them ramped up quicker, but also you're going to be building retention. So think about it. Have you ever wanted to quit a job? But then in the back of your mind, you were thinking, I really don't want to let my boss or my colleagues down. So you stuck around, you worked through the issues. So build relationships. Third objective is you need to train them on all aspects of the organization. Now, I don't mean that you're going to train them how to do all the jobs. What I mean is all of your employees need to understand the bigger picture of what we're trying to accomplish, what each department does to contribute to that, how and what kind of elements are important in order for them to work collaboratively and support each other's success, and then who are the key players, and that goes back to the relationships. That way, down the road, when there's an issue or a question or challenge that comes up, the new employee is comfortable reaching out to those people and asking for their help or working collaboratively to solve a problem. So, recap, 3 objectives. Create an amazing experience for your new hires. 2, build relationships with as many people as possible. And 3rd objective, train them on all aspects of the organization. So if you'd like to learn more about this, then shoot me an email to mike@xp3talent.com. In fact, if you'd like a free copy of our onboarding process checklist, then just say that in there and I'll be happy to share that with you. And if you found this of value, do me another favor. Hit the share button and spread this out so other people can benefit from these tips as well. Thank you guys again for your time. Hope you found it of value, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.